Hi, everybody. Hi, Marita.
Hello,
How are you?
hello.
Good.
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Today's new topic on Multidimensional Comedy Club is about the butterfly. Um,
Yes.
the lateral discussion on the butterfly, what it means, and then also a little bit deeper into that, as everybody knows about what we do. We discuss things on a lateral movement, which means we don't go into the most obvious, and we are very creative in what we're expressing on. So before we start, um, I'd like to share with you the screen on this image. Uh, so that we can see what we're going to look at as well. There's also this butterfly. Can you see the butterfly? I like this picture. It's there. And this is Marita from behind. And we're going to be bringing in the information about the butterfly. So, Marita, since you're the
Yeah.
expert on the butterfly, and all I would be able to tell you is how to catch a butterfly with a net, I would ask you
That's also
to.
uh, that's also really nice to do, catching
Yeah.
a butterfly because you are totally focused on the butterfly. And yeah, I did get in contact with some people, and they developed a movement, and they call it the butterfly.
Okay.
There's a whole philosophy behind it, and I'm not so good with text, so I can't remember that all at this moment. But
Well, you
it's
can.
available for people, and it's. But when I do the butterfly, I when I do the movement, then I'm totally in my own energy, and it's a really really good feeling. Then I can. It's even that I can clean my energy, my own energy. I can set my space, my own space. When I do the first movement, the opening, and I put my hands out, then I feel the energy. I will let my hands be in picture, so then I can feel this is the end of my space,
Yeah.
and I feel that my hands are trembling, like energy is in my hands, and I can feel like I'm in some kind of egg or balloon, and I can push the the boundaries of that egg, and it, and when I want to have more space, I just have to move my hands out. But when I have to, yeah, want to have little space because it's cloudy or something, then I, yeah, pull it back by me, and I'm in
Yeah.
my own space.
So it's
So it's
really
really,
it's
really,
really
sorry.
no, go ahead, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
um, yeah, it's really a easy way, a wonderful way. It is not difficult or whatever. You just have to learn the movement. They are just a few movements, and then with your own space.
Okay.
And when you want to develop it, you can go for more advanced movements, and you can also work with it, work more with the energy, work more with the whole movement. So
Okay. Interesting
it's
thing that I wanted to add to what you were saying is it's really a manipulation. It's not a manipulation. It's a really controlling one's own safe space. Yes. Would you say?
yes, yes,
Okay. And and in that way, it's also from what I now this is quite interesting because this makes me go in all kinds of way in all places. My mind is going completely all over the place about this, which is actually pretty amazing. The Hermes Trismegistus. I will put a picture up just for us to see who it is. Hermes. He has got the wings on his helmet, which is Mercury. Um, Mercury. Let me go. Hermes. This is very interesting that we're talking about this. Um, Hermes means thrice great. Thrice great. Trismegistus means thrice great, which means 3 times better than whatever than before. So I'm going to go into the images and
Okay.
I'll find the first picture so we can see it. Um, obviously, I didn't get the picture as I wanted to, but anyway, it's a guy with wings on his helmet.
Lower on on your screen, on the
Yeah,
right
to the right.
lower screen.
There.
I think that's,
That is what that would be. And there's Hermes. So this is Hermes. This is Mercury.
yes.
And the wings are basically the communication that one would speak by allowing the wings, which is the space of the auric field, to expand. So when you're using your hands, it is the same as wings, yes? Would you agree?
Yes. Yes. He
Um,
has also wings on his hands and on his feet,
yeah,
because when you do the total movement of butterfly one, then you also move with your hands, and you screen off your energy at
right.
your the third eye,
Yeah,
so nothing strange can come in,
yes.
and you move with your feet, so you are also grounding and also connecting with the universe.
Okay. So, all right. This symbol, the wings, it's not a very good depiction, but it's got the polarities or the two sides, the masculine and the feminine, that intertwine. And then obviously leading out to uh, the wingspan or the span of the auric field around oneself, or the, what do you call that? I mean, I know there's so many names for the field around us. I know there's the aura, and then there's the etheric field, and basically, what else is there?
Yeah, you have all the bodies, the different names for the etherical body, and I'm not so good with names.
Yeah, there's yeah, myself.
Questions there, I'm very good, but yeah, and but in being in your own space isn't really your aura. It isn't really your entire body. It's your soul energy.
Okay,
Your own space is your soul energy. And with the butterfly, you are protecting your soul energy against different influence from outside.
okay,
It's like you are there, present in the moment, in connection with the other people or whatever, but there's nothing that they can take from you or can come in your space.
mm,
And that's the beauty of the butterfly, because you are safe where you are.
yeah,
And yesterday I had an event, and what people most times do is make a safe space in the environment
mm,
for all the people. And that's really nice.
mm,
That's really good. But when you step out, you're out of the safe space.
yeah,
When something is looking at the group from out of the safe space, and you step out of that space, you can be attacked because you're not aware of that it was there.
mm,
But when you are in your safe space of your own, you can go everywhere all over the world, and your safe space is with you.
okay. Like
So
your wings are
that's really,
intact.
yes,
Yeah,
you have your own protection. And when we have all the people have their own protection, then then we are all safe.
yeah. So, okay. Now I'm going a little further, more lateral. We have a safe space in this comedy club, multidimensional comedy club, for everybody who's tuning into this and finding this channel for the first time. Multidimensional Comedy Club is really, it's not a comedy club. It's just, we called it comedy club because when we discuss things, we discuss it in a light manner. We discuss things in a lateral manner, which means we are creative in explaining things. So it does not necessarily require us to make fun or comedy ideas on what it is, although we are free to express our laughter if we do find it funny, which I often
Yeah.
do. But
Yeah,
anyway,
we will laugh sometimes, and maybe we will laugh for ourselves of
yeah,
about ourselves of doing stupid things
yeah,
because that's funny, and but also lighten up the
yeah,
heaviness
yes,
of the time we are in, and the movement, the changes we are in, and lighten it up. That's so important that
mm,
it's not that dangerous. It's not that uh, the fear um, is just a word. It's just an emotion. It's just an energy. It's nothing more.
okay,
It's just
yeah,
if we,
pretty
if
much,
we lighten it up, it will just disappear.
yeah, you've pretty much put it on the nose there. Yes, exactly what I was going to say with regards to our comedy club, and it's multidimensional. So uh, I challenge those.
Connection is
Change this.
moving away.
Yes. So okay, now my mind is going somewhere else. Gosh, this is interesting. Internet is unstable. Let me stop share for now so
Mhm.
that we can focus on each other's faces. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So the butterfly practice that you are explaining to me and to everyone else, would you say that it supports mantras as well? This is his personal
Yeah.
curiosity.
Yes, I use it also especially for meditation, and I'm not so good in sitting in the lotus holding because I
Right.
don't
Now
can
go.
get up anymore, and I can't sit still, or my head is all over the place when I try to meditate.
Yeah.
And when I do the butterfly, I come to myself, and I'm in a meditation state.
Mm.
So it's a moving meditation.
Okay.
You
So
are moving and you're also
it's
meditating.
it's an
So
active meditation. It's movement
yeah,
in action. I like that because that reminds me of Tai Chi. It reminds me of Bruce Lee, who said, um, we have to be like water so that we can flow through everything. Uh, I feel very strongly that is where we're going with this channel,
yeah,
where we're also going with our consciousness, is that we're learning to become movement in ourselves. Um, I also feel that it ties up to taking responsibility finally, which I think is something that, well, I'm going to share with you, which has been on my mind, is taking responsibility over, well, not over, taking responsibility because we had asked for it. And so,
yes, we are here in our life, in our own incarnation,
yeah,
and we are responsible for ourselves.
right.
So the phrase responsibility for self, I use that a lot
Yeah,
because that's where it's all about.
yeah,
Nobody else can fix your life.
exactly.
Only you can do it.
Yeah.
Nobody else can start a change.
Mm.
Only you can do it. And only when you do a little just a speldenprick, just a
Feel,
drop.
yeah.
Yeah,
When you,
that's enough. Every needle prick is enough. So, and we have 1,000 of them, then we have
have
also
a tattoo
big.
then, if it's 1,000 of them.
Yes. Yeah. We will paint a tattoo in energy on the earth
Yeah,
to change
yeah,
the energy.
yeah.
Yes.
I like that. I like that. That's pretty
Yes.
cool. Um,
Everybody just do one drop, do
yeah.
one break.
Although, yeah, yeah, I agree with you. I think it's time that through the butterfly movement or the butterfly action in movement, I freaking love it because it opens up so many avenues or pathways for one to explore in, because once you've mastered or attained the first principle of the movement, of what it really is,
Yes.
um, allowing your psychic senses to move from your consciousness and then being able to control it, which is one movement, which is
Yes.
also a torus field within the heart, which also connects to uh, arming your heart, which is like a little bit of a contradiction, which is what my channel is called, but um, to protect oneself, to not allow external things to influence that movement. So in other words, what you're saying is we're constantly moving because we are becoming infinite consciousness at all times. Um,
Yes.
and in that way, like you say, to come back to what you were saying about taking responsibility, do you think that humanity is now ready to accept responsibility? So, in other words, where our great spirit, Father, Mother, has decided to cut the apron strings, to put it like that.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think we're
Yeah.
ready for
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. I think humanity is ready for it a long time.
Okay.
And oh yeah, I think they were ready the first time a human was incarnating, or a soul was incarnating in a human body,
Mhm.
and it was always there. But because we didn't know it anymore, because we came to the veil and we forgot everything, and we just um, were scattered around or whatever, like
Mm.
flabbergasted. What the hell are we landed in some
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
strange environment, and
Yeah.
everything is totally different than we were used to. So, and then that's the way it all went to where we are now. And like I say, the bad way or whatever, but
Mm.
it's just a way. We are just landed now here in this earth, in this time, in this thing we
Age.
are in.
Yeah.
Yeah, this age.
Oh, so
That,
we have now earned our wings again. Yes? Would you
yes,
say?
yes,
Right.
yes. We have done so many lives. Some have a lot of them, some have less of them, but totally with the whole group, we are here and we have earned our wings. Our yeah.
Yeah.
Now
So
it's time to move on,
yes,
to get to
move
the
with
next
the
step.
wings,
With
moving
our
with
wings.
the awareness that we have wings and that we are. Now the interesting thing is, I'm going to throw this in here. Um, when I said where Great Spirit has chosen to cut the apron strings, it's not as direct as that. It's more like handing over to its progeny the responsibility. So yes, that is what I've been picking up. What I've noticed is happening is there's been a lot of um, people who have been questioning, where's our father, mother, where's the goddess or whatever, or the god, or where's the universal consciousness, all the names for the caretaker. I'm calling it just so that we
Yeah,
know,
but
right?
yeah,
Um,
yeah. We hope that there is somebody, something that
yeah,
will take care of everything.
yeah, but
But we are responsible for everything that's happened to ourselves. So
correct.
we can. rely on any caretaker.
Yes, we are now a little over outgrown child riding on a bicycle with protector wheels.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are
We
still
can't do
on.
that anymore. Yes?
No, we
Yeah.
have to remove them, and then like see I see it like this. Like I'm on that bicycle with that um, extra wheels,
Training
so
wheels.
I will
Yeah.
remove them, and then my wings will grow
That's right.
out.
That's right.
So they will transform in your wings.
That's right. That is exactly,
And then yeah,
that's really good. That's brilliant. That's cool.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's really
And
good.
because because we are all angels.
Yes. Fallen
We
or
are
not.
angels.
I think fallen once upon a time because we were emotionally we felt our perception was to feel cast out. You know, the child that always feels that it's never acknowledged, and there's this the inner child that's injured with whatever reason there may be, whether it was not enough love, whether it was too much love, whether it was whatever, that the child's perception is to feel cast out. Now I know that there has been a casting out and a retribution and a casting out and a retribution over the centuries of the existence of this version of this planet. It happened around about 4 times, as far as I'm aware. And
Yes,
this is the 4th time that we are in that frequency of having to see, look, it's not casting out. Essentially, really, it's all about setting you free so that you can use your wings and
yes,
move forward. This is what I see where we're supposed to transmute towards or transform towards or grow in, grow up into, to put it like that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, when you say it like that, then it's like we it feels like a punishment or something like
Does,
that.
eh?
And
Yeah.
I don't think it's a punishment. I
Yeah.
think it's just a growing phase.
Yes.
Uh, it's it's not. Uh, we all are able to have the wings, to feel our wings on our backs or at our head or at your hands or
Yeah.
at your shoulders. Wings can be everywhere.
Yeah.
We are allowed to use them.
We're
And
supposed
that's
to use them.
something we
Yes.
don't remember. We didn't remember when we came to the earth and the body didn't have the wings. We thought we couldn't use our wings anymore.
Mm. Yeah.
So we remember that we have them and we can
Always
feel
had
them.
them. Yes.
We have always had them.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody has them.
Yeah.
Then I hear people say, um, yeah, but what about the bad people? Or what about the people that are doing things badly for us or for badly for the earth? But we are all coming from the same source.
We are.
Everything coming from the same place.
I hear the same thing, and what I feel I would reply to them is to say that to commit something that is atrocious or to commit an act that is uh, non that is inhumane is essentially a conscious choice to actually pluck the feather out of your wing yourself. It's a masochistic um,
Yes,
thing. It's not, and once there's a sadomasochistic influence in doing something like that, when you're committing an inhumane crime or an inhumane action against another life, is essentially uh, uh, cutting yourself with a knife. So,
yes,
um, why do they get away with it? Because they believe that once they first made the first cut, where they've cut a portion of themselves every time they commit something that is inhumane against another living being, that they essentially are cutting themselves off of the body of the macrocosmos, or the body of the embodiment of the macrocosmos, by aborting themselves out of that. And so perhaps the bigger majority of the body that's still intact, in wherever areas in the body is still intact, also has antibodies to seal off the end where it's bleeding or hemorrhaging. I mean, you have a natural body, your movement in your body, movement in your body. If there's a cut, your body creates a scab uh, to seal that end off. And in the same way, it's the same as when you say you're creating that to secure your third eye. So yes, we are healthy enough to seal off that part that's hemorrhaging. It's just my thoughts. I've just gone completely all over the place right now. But you follow where I'm going with this, right?
I always think it's funny when people do that, and I'm capable of just staying with it. For me, it's no problem when people go all over the place. Not everybody can connect and is losing the context of the story, but it's all connecting with each other, because that has all to do with the responsibility for self.
Yeah.
Even when somebody is damaging the body of the earth, the total body of the souls,
Mm.
it will heal itself.
Yeah, it always does.
Finally, it will heal itself, and maybe there will be left a scar or whatever. But when we, and then I go a step further for when we wake up our stem cells
Mm-hmm.
and we say, okay, you are there still in my body, and I can still
Grow another
connect
finger.
with you, and I can ask you to heal something major.
Yeah.
So, and they are doing it, but we did forget also that our body can heal everything.
Yes.
It can do so much more than we think,
Yeah. Yes. So
much more than a doctor. A
I
doctor can
agree.
fix things
Yeah.
because it is a quick fix.
Mm.
It's easier, and when you have broken your leg, you can't see on the outside.
Mm.
So we can go to the hospital and have an X-ray, and then we can see it, and then we have a cast around our leg, and then it's better.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
but the body can do it for itself,
Yeah.
fix it again. And
Yeah.
it's just a support.
Yes.
The fixing is the body doing itself.
You know, I used to wonder why, if you lose a tooth, why has the tooth not been able to grow back after it's being extracted from your mouth? And I was thinking, so I did an experiment on it. And the funniest thing, although I didn't get the tooth replaced, I had my other teeth compensate for the space of the other tooth that got extracted from. So it's very interesting. I was literally telling my body, okay, teeth, repair yourself. I was just testing it for about 6 months, just testing it every day, saying a little thing to my teeth. And because I had a tooth extracted back then, it's a long story. And the other teeth grew together to compensate for the one that was taken away. So
Yes.
I feel very strongly that that is what it means to repair the body, is to make up for the one that's um, ostracized him, herself, itself from the body. Then you get very strong antibodies to fight off the virus of the one that's ostracized him, her, itself from the body to defend itself against the virus, a viral infection of the mind. So in other words, right now, for example, what's been going on now, there's been so many people that have aborted themselves from the situation on a conscious, emotional, deeper, viral, unfortunate reaction to the rest of the body. I think that, yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. That is a subject for another day. I think
Yeah.
it's a very heavy subject. But yeah, so Marita, I'm handing it over to you. What would you like to leave with everyone and myself and yourself for us to take it further?
Yeah, we did mention, of you mentioned martial arts, and
Yeah.
when people look at the butterfly, it looks like qigong or tai chi, or it looks like a martial art. But in reality, it's different.
Mm,
It has nothing to do with fighting off things or fighting against things, or um, it's all about the energy,
okay.
the, the moving with your hands and your body and your feet. It's important, it's really important, but the most important of the whole movement of the butterfly is the energy. How you, um, now when I'm talking about it already, my hands are
Tingling.
again
I can feel that.
filled. Yes, my fingers, my hands, everything is tingling with the energy of the butterfly.
Okay.
And, and
I can,
that's really something I want to mention, that it's not a martial art. It looks like it, and people are really, oh, they will dismiss it in that part. But when you let yourself really feel what it's doing, then you will understand that it's different.
mm.
That is something different. Yeah, you can say it. It's it's more.
It's
Maybe the,
alchemy of energy. Alchemy of energy.
yeah. Yes, yes. And you can work with your own energy,
Yeah.
and when you're really good at that, you can work with the energy in your environment, or with the energy even farther out. But I don't want to make any promises that you can do things when you are not
No, I think
used to.
that's up to that yeah, that's a very well mentioned point there. It's up
Yeah,
to the individual to
yeah.
get in
I
touch with.
think that at this stage, it's the most important to to be able to work with your own energy,
Yes.
let it flow, to let it clean itself up.
Yeah.
You clean yourself up. You detox yourself. You empower yourself so
Yeah.
that you can stand in your life, in your space.
Very good. Yeah.
That's
For everybody who is very interested in the Golden Voyage, to get to understand what the and learn to become connected with the butterfly, there is a website, and we will place the website link at the bottom of this video. Um, we encourage everyone to please explore this Marita's video channel and YouTube, the website.
Yeah, there are more videos about it already online. Some can't go online because YouTube is saying I have music and I didn't pay for it, but I did pay, but they don't know yet, so I have to
Oh,
inform them.
it's only because it's so damn good. That's why they do that bullshit. So, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for supporting us in this movement. Thank you, Marita. for
Yeah.
sharing the butterfly with us.
Yeah, thank you
And
for giving me the space to do this. So that's really nice. I am really enthusiastic about it, and it would be really, really good to have more people connecting with the butterfly. So that's
and
really good.
you're on Facebook as well.
Yes, I have Facebook just with my name, and I have a company page with the Gouden Reis, the Golden Voyage. But I will make sure the link is on it. And
Thank you. We will be sharing all the links for Marita's pages and website on at the bottom of this video. Thank you, everybody. We
thank you,
wish you a
everybody.
good one. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.